Actions that are complete cast no shadows. Complete actions arise as spontaneous, natural expressions of the soul without any filter through the image we hold of ourselves. When such work meets the world, authenticity shines through and connects naturally with the hearts that it is for. Limiting self-expression by trauma responses is the root of unnatural, sporadic, and distorted manifestations of that expression in the world. The world is your state of being. Once falseness is shed, your natural self-expression naturally occupies its niche and nurtures you and the right hearts. Entrepreneurship is but a natural, autonomous expression of being. Our past and our traumas cloud that expression of the soul. When you create freely and share your work, watch your emotional responses acutely, withhold opposing currents and resulting opposing actions. Don't delete your work, let it be, and work on your inner responses instead. Free yourself, creation by creation, and manifest your destiny. The destiny that is meant for you. You are your destiny. Don't be ugly and add to the ugliness, but be the source of light. Bring love to the world by becoming love yourself. Face your falsehood, face resistance, and choose your soul. You are that. Who will take it from you but you? No one is a victim of circumstance. The world is not cruel. It's simply inside out, not outside in manifestation. Understand that. Claim back your power and fight for your soul. Don't play cat and mouse. You are playing alone. Why do I say you are your destiny? Well, I also say you are your art. You are your business. Your authentic soul expression in the world is a manifestation of the authentic you in the world. It is very hard to project forth your authentic self as layers of past, your accumulated identity, infringe and obstruct the light of your soul. When you face those layers of falsehood and surrender them to the flow of life, you become more organic and free in your expression. Eventually, what is left is your effortless, flowing, natural soul expression in the world, and you become your art. You are your business. You don't copy and imitate, but you are you. That is the only action that casts no shadows. All other actions are derived from your collected past. You are in a box, inorganic, and your creations are ugly. Creating from your soul feels like you are re-entering the dance of life. You paint in ecstatic divine meditation. You experience non-action. You submit yourself to the painting and you become the painting. So, to make art or to be art? Isn't that the question? You can either be meditation or your accumulated past, which becomes your prison. Lighten the load by shedding the past by making art. Remove all layers of obstructed, inorganic self-expression by making art. Face your screaming emotions and share your art. No one cares about your art just yet. So what? Do it to free your little soul. No one cares because you create work from your accumulated past and not with God. Moments of great art will eventually slip through. Stay humble and make art to free your authentic soul expression. Use art as your spiritual discipline. Fierce freedom. I don't judge others. Consequently, I don't judge myself and create in utter freedom. My self-expression is not dampened by my fears. as I am melting them in my heart. I am free as I am freeing myself of my past. I am free as I walk without my given name. Can fierce freedom be named? How can the world mask freedom? How can the world put freedom in a box? I am not a box. I am not a mask. Crystal clear clarity. Clarity means I know what to do and how to do it. The only thing keeping me from the action is my past conditioning that I need to face along the way in the form of opposing thoughts and emotions. That's it, that's the monster. Intelligence means awareness. The more aware one is, the more one sees reality as it is and can make decisions independent of one's identity. Let me read that one more time. The more aware one is, the more one sees reality as it is and can make decisions independent of one's identity, one's past conditioning, right? Clarity truly is intelligence. Your identity keeps you from seeing reality as it is. The ocean. The still water is clear. The moving water is cloudy. Clarity is stillness. Movements cloud clarity. The ocean's surface is wild and unpredictable. The deeper we sink into the ocean, the more stillness and potent silence we find. Only the surface fragments. Stillness collapses the many into one. The deeper we sink into ourselves, the closer we are to truth and God. The further we disperse, the more fragmented we are. To see or not to see. Reality is always different from one's personal distorted view. The bigger the distance between reality and distortion, the more neurotic and less sane the person. The closer you match your filter with reality, best take it off from time to time. The clearer you see, and the smoother you move within your little world. To be or not to be. To see or not to see. You are not your filter. Projecting one's authentic self naturally leads to abundance. Work on the only right thing. Projecting your authentic self into the world by facing layers of who you are not. Share your portfolio of work, build products that are an extension of who you are, create media that represents your truth, and align it all with joy. If it's not natural to you, it's not aligned with you. If it's not a joy to build, and you are not proud of it, something is not aligned right. Meticulously sail towards soul alignment by simply being you. That said, beyond the pain you are yet to look at, you can delight the world and yourself. Your greatest joy also happens to be the world's greatest joy. My definition of freedom, a little riddle for you. I don't do anything for anybody's perception of me, including my own. Or said in different words, I don't do anything for anybody's projection of me, including my own. You find my God and Art book series in the show notes. If you would like to dive deeper into the spiritual path of art, those are good starting points. If you would like to be initiated by me into the spiritual path of art, join the Road for Artists community. It's also linked in the show notes. So, to make art or to be art? Tell me. Girl from a dream, linger a while. I pray that you stay high or quiet. Now that you're here, I'm at your door. Tell me your name, where you from? Then I hear a voice, cuts like a knife. Pure as a river, I'm coming alive. She sings to me in pure ecstasy. Before I was death, and now I can hear the song from a dream. The future it weaves, I think that it heals me. The pain that it takes off of my chest. Don't know who I was, but I know who I am. Forget your name, take mine, take all that I am, not that I'm mine. She sings alone in a million voices, through a million throats, we're a million frogs, a million faces, in unison fall into silence. I'm singing alone. A dream, the future it weaves, I think that it heals me. The pain that it takes off of my chest. Don't know who I was, but I know who I am. Take what I am, not that I'm mine, not that I'm mine. She sings alone in a million voices, through a million throats, tongues, chests and souls, a million faces, in unison fall into silence. I'm singing alone. You're quiet. Can you hear it? You're quiet.